What's poppin', people? It's your boy Loco Lou, and today I got a review for you. We're looking at the signature edition of the TMNT Fugitoid. Now, this is by Neca. This is part of that holothon stuff, and it was a hot mess. Let's just say that. And I was able to get not one but two Fugitoids. So that's the signature edition, and here is the regular edition. So this is the back of the regular edition. I already had took them out, and as you can see, the back is quite different as far as the images go, which I think is really cool. You know, and as you see, the signature edition says to be continued with no images on the bottom showing future characters that's to be released in the Mirage line. But here you get to see Casey Jones, Utrom, and this chick right here who's up for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. But the images are slightly different, and majority of its color and positioning of the eyes, as you see here in the front. The background is different over here. The card is in the bottom of the box for the signature edition, and there's real no difference other than the art style of the box and the signature inside and the inside of the box. The rest of the accessories are pretty much the same. So as we see here, we have like the images drawn by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird of the city, and it's very nostalgic. Love this stuff. So let me get these two out of here and go straight into the figure. Now here he is in all his glory. This is a Fugitoid by Neca, and it is pretty much typical of what Neca would give us with cell shaded stuff. This is very comic book accurate to the Fugitoid comics, and the cell shading is just phenomenal. It kind of just popped out of the screen. Like having it in color, just like with the other Mirage Turtles, looks phenomenal. But when you have this one with the black and white versions and you take black and white photos, oh my god, it's like it just jumps right out of the comic book. It's just phenomenal. I'll show you guys later on at the photo section towards the end of the video. But let's go over his articulation. Now, he got a ball jointed head. As you can see there, he has a ball jointed neck. No bendy wire in the neck, which is good, thank God. We have swivels in the arms. We have swivels where the wire is. Bendy wire here, which is pretty good. You can get a nice bend on it. You have twist here for the hands, for interchangeable hands, which I'll get to in a second. You have a ball jointed hip, upper torso, excuse me. You don't have any hip rotation or anything like that, but you do get the swivel here at the legs. You get twist at the bottom of the boot, and of course, you know, bendy right there, just like the arms. And that's it. Very basic, very simple figure, but still cool nonetheless. So as you saw, I was able to take off his hands. He comes with 2 extra sets of hands. So he has these open splayed hands, and these hands are pretty cool. Like if I want to do some breakdancing poses and stuff, you know, put the hands like kind of like right there on the floor. You know, it looks cool. They are marked, I believe. This is the right and this is the left. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, this is R right there. If I can bring it closer, you can see it's R. So you have designated hands for the designated side, and then these are more open hands. Well, he has one open hand here, one closed hand here, and you see the same here. You can tell via the way the positioning of the hand is. So, you know, the more open, wide grip is meant to hold weapons, but knowing the history of the character, this character necessarily doesn't carry weapons, but he does come with an assortment of weapons. He comes with what everyone knows and loves, and that's Donatello's hand cannon. I already pre-placed these weapons on the turtles just so that way you can see how it looks with it on. This is like a pliable plastic, so if you heat it up, it'll get soft very quickly, and you'll be able to wedge this in between the hands just like you would with any of your Marvel Legends, Neca figures, or what have you. So, you know, this looks pretty cool. I believe this is from one of the issues where the turtles went to save Jack Kirby, and Jack Kirby, you know, drew them weapons, and this was one of them. So this is cool. I like that it has blue, reds, and a little bit of yellow. Like it's colored. It's very, very nice. So, you know, this is very dope. Let me put him back here next to Fugitoid. And as you can see, while I'm here with Donnie, you can see that they pretty much scale up side to side, and bring his head up a little bit just so you can see that height comparison. This is basically how tall he is. Now let's see what else he comes with. Let me bring out Raph. Raph, I already have him using the handcuff lock mechanism. In the comics, they had this behind them, but obviously because of the design of the figure and the design of the turtles itself, you won't be able to get this on the back. The arms won't allow, it won't reach. Same thing with the shell. It's just too bulbous for it to actually work. But you could put it in the front and still get, you know, some cool shots. So, you know, have that. You have Leonardo, which I gave him the 2 blasters. They're very different. You have this one right here, which looks pretty cool. And you have this one over here, which also looks nice. I like that. All these weapons could fit with Fugitoid, so it's very, very nice. Now, the last but not least, we have Michelangelo. Now, he has this big cannon right here. You usually will see this in front of the box, and it's, you know, pretty much what you see, you know, Jack Kirby draw or whatnot. So this is very, very nice. Then you got this gun. I think this is a Triceratops blaster, due to the fact that it's, you know, triangle, and then this is also the handcuffs from the Triceratops. So this is cool. So this means that since we're gonna get Mirage stuff, we may see Triceratops in the near future. So, you know, these weapons and accessories would go great with any of the upcoming figures that will come down the line. But as for now, they look great with the turtles, and it looks great with Fugitoid. So depending on how you want to display them, this is exactly what you would want in your collection. Now, there's really not much to say about this figure. The paint job is awesome. You know, you get what you get. You know, it's very simplistic, but the paint job makes it look so dynamic in the sense of what it's supposed to be. It's just basically a robot. Oh, got things moving in the back. Ghosts. Ooh. Nah, but seriously, this is a great addition to my collection, and I hope you guys are able to find this. I know this was a part of the Haulathon event. Hopefully you guys could find this in the wild. If you couldn't find the signature edition, grab the regular edition. Signature edition was like $100. The regular edition was $32.99. So make sure, you know, you guys grab yourself a Fugitoid to go with your turtles. And I think this will also work with your cartoon turtles. Give me 1 second and I'll pull those guys right up. All right, so here's Fugitoid with a couple of big bad robots from the Toon line. As you can see, it doesn't really mismatch. It looks pretty good. It looks like it goes well with each other. I like this. This Fugitoid can fit with any of the iterations of the turtles. And for example, I would bring out everyone's favorite and hard to come by Leonardo from the Turtles in Disguise box set, and that looks great together. And for those who caught up on the Diamond Select TMNT versus Batman series. Here is Donatello next to Fugitoid, and that also works. So regardless of which variation of the turtles that you have, Fugitoid will go with it. And with that being said, I look forward for Neca to give us more of the TMNT lines from the Mirage comics, and of course the movie line and the cartoon line continuing moving forward. I do hope we get the Samurai Turtles. Like, for a completist sake, even though it's not everyone's cup of tea, I kind of like guilty pleasure like the TMNT Next Mutation turtle suits. They look beefy, they look very armored, they look like, all right, in mutation form, like that's how they would look if they got, you know, more mutagen in them and just got beefier and stockier. Other than that, the rest of the show, whatever. But yeah, guys, this is my review of the Fugitoid, my thoughts on the figure and the entire Neca line. Be sure to stay tuned for future reviews and future thoughts and upcoming events on my channel. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And catch me on other live streams such as 1/6 Scale Man, Lael Rockwell for Figure Flex Friday, Geeking Out Wednesdays and Sundays, and the best of the best whenever I'm invited for that on Thursdays. And be sure to stay tuned because I will be doing something with Brother Cousins Toy Reviews on a Sunday, or a Saturday, for Turtle Talk and talking everything turtles. So be sure to check that out. All right, guys, see you later. Peace.